Hello, what's up, and welcome back to another interview at the ABC Conclave and WOW Summit Conference in Bangkok. I'm Adel, the host, and today we have a special guest with us, Janelle, co-founder of Philippine Blockchain Week.
Yep,
Janelle,
that's right.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's a great conference. Always love coming to Bangkok. And I actually lived in Bangkok for 10 years.
Wow,
So it's nice to be back.
amazing. So you must speak the language then.
Nitnoy na ka.
Nitnoy na ka. I love it. Amazing. So
Yeah.
that's great. And you, since you are co-founder of Philippine Blockchain Week, you must know the event, the side events quite well in
Right.
this space. What made you decide to co-found this?
Okay, actually, I identify as, as a Web 2 person.
Okay.
Okay, so back in the day, well, I don't want to age myself, but during the Web 1 to Web 2 revolution,
Yes.
I was actually part of that.
Uh-huh.
So I was in the communication space. I was in
Yes.
publishing.
Yes.
I was a vice president and partner with Adobo Magazine, which is the trade publication for advertising and brand communications.
Uh-huh.
So basically, advertising, creativity, production, media.
Uh-huh.
So that sort of space. At the time when digital transformation was the big topic, right? Especially in media and communications and branding. So that's the space I was in. And when there was a Web 1 to Web 2 revolution, and then we got stuck in Web 2, that's where it was a very interesting time for communications, right? You're in a very influential space. We cover all the campaigns, and you know how powerful brands are in terms of
It must be a wonderful journey from that, just what you've seen from Web 1 and Web 2.
Yep.
Now you're in the Web 3 space. You could say Web 2.5,
yeah,
arguably.
yeah.
But at the same time, we know what I love about the event scene when it comes to Web 3 is the side events. The side
Right.
events of side events.
Side events of side events.
And then
that's
the after
right.
parties and the after parties of after parties.
You know what? I'm still trying to come to terms with that.
Yeah.
The fact that you're organizing a huge event like
True.
Thailand Blockchain Week just finished, right? And it was an amazing event. Very well produced. I mean, the content was pretty good. There were a lot of sponsors and exhibitors, and yet they promote for 400 side events.
Yeah.
And in fact, the side events themselves are sometimes bigger than
Then the main?
than the main event. And when we did our first Philippine Blockchain Week in 2022, honestly didn't know what we were doing. I mean, I've been doing events for many years, and the biggest one that we did was Digital Marketing Conference, Digicon.
Digicon.
Yeah, no. So that was already big for us, but putting together an event where you have global speakers, global sponsors, and you're actually bringing in delegates from all over the world, partnering with the Department of Tourism, becoming an ambassador for your country. I was doing road shows, and it was like I was representing the country more than just inviting people to our event, because the first thing you talk about is why come to the Philippines.
Yeah.
But in the context of blockchain and Web3, since we were promoting Philippine Blockchain Week, and I was going to NFT NYC, as far as I even went to V Conference.
Wow.
And of course Singapore FinTech Festival and other Web3 events around the region. And you talk about what you're doing and why come to the Philippines. So the first question is why the Philippines? And the thing that always comes up is the Philippines, is one of the most populous countries in Southeast Asia. That's one. We're a country of about 120 million now, 120 million population. Plus the median age of the Filipinos is very young, one of the youngest populations in the world, at 24 to 25 median age. So thus we're very tech savvy.
Wow.
So tech adoption in the Philippines is very high. And during that time, 2020, 2021, even crypto wallet downloads was at an all-time high in the Philippines and made us #1 in the world because of, as you know, Web3 gaming.
Yeah.
The play-to-earn games that just really caught on with the Filipinos. You know, it started with us being the text capital of the world.
Yeah.
We have more mobile phones registered than there are people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then social media, and then Web3.
Uh-huh.
So it just makes a lot of sense. Philippines now being seen as a prime market for for a lot of companies to come in, exchanges, tokens, networks,
Interesting.
to build, and a lot of developers there as well.
Right, wonderful. Speaking of, while we're behind the banner of ABC Conclave, have you been to any ABC based conferences before?
Actually, no,
Okay.
not yet, not
Okay,
yet.
okay,
But I
nice.
would love to.
Nice. No, they recently had one in Dubai. They're planning to have a few more in the next year. I think they're going to be in India, Vietnam, and a few others. But yeah, it looks like they're another
I
organizer.
love the name though. All about connecting.
All about
I
connecting,
love that. Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So Philippines Blockchain Week, when, for the audience who are watching, when is the next one happening?
Okay, so we launched Philippine Blockchain Week in 2022. It happened in the third quarter, and same with 2023, third and fourth quarter. We found that was like not a good time for
No?
conferences. You had Token 2049,
Yeah.
you had Korea Blockchain Week, you had all of these big events. So we decided to take a break in 2024, right? And then in 2025, we're adjusting to the second quarter.
Oh, so you didn't
happening in
happen.
the summer.
It didn't happen yet this
It
year.
hasn't happened this year.
Okay.
Actually,
so I didn't miss anything.
No. Actually, you know what we did this year, though? I mean, I think it was a great strategy for us. Not really a strategy, but we decided, the Philippines is composed of 7,000 plus islands, right?
Yes.
So you hold the Philippine Blockchain Week in Manila, in the capital city, every year. That's not really the Philippines. You don't make it accessible to those, to the other cities in the Philippines, other islands, which we found had already these vibrant communities existing, Web3
Wow.
communities,
Wow.
DeFi communities, NFT communities, gaming communities. I mean, so really OGs, but in the provinces rather than in the main city. But they can't afford to come to Manila and attend this quality of conference with global speakers and things like that. They don't have access to that. So we decided, for 2024, let's step back and let's cover the country. Let's bring Philippine Blockchain Week to Davao, to Bacolod, to Bataan, to these provinces. And the great thing about the Philippines, and also our positioning as Philippine Blockchain Week, my co-founder is also very well connected. He's the president of one of the third telco, as his corporate hat, but he's also the president of the Blockchain Council. So very well connected in the government, also in the Web2 space.
Makes
He's
sense.
The father of digital marketing. So basically, we know a lot of people who are quite well connected. And what you will find in the Philippines that's very different from other blockchain conferences is that the government is pretty supportive.
Very good.
Pretty supportive. If not, they spearhead some of these events. They have an event of their own called Global Blockchain Summit and the Global Blockchain Congress, which they did with us this year.
Okay, so there's no competition. They're doing it with you.
Oh, no, they support everything we do.
Oh, wow.
Because they don't run events.
They don't run events. They're
right?
government.
But yes, they're
Yeah.
the government.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have full support, even the local government unit where we hold the event, like when we went to Davao, we went to Bacolod, the mayor will hold a mayor's night. They will do the keynote speech. They will host the speakers in the hotel. There's, so there's a lot of support, not just like putting their stamp on the event and saying, oh, this is supported by the Department of Information and Communications Technology. No, they're actually spearheading it.
And funded as well?
Funded.
Funded.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I gotta be there next year. You gotta let us all know the confirmed date and time and week that's going to happen so that we can prepare.
Actually, it's June 7th to 11th.
Okay.
All right.
Already.
7 to 11, yes. We already, actually before we came to Bangkok, basically I knew we were going to do this roadshow.
Yeah.
So we said, guys, we need to pin down the date.
Pin down the dates.
At the very least, I rushed this flyer to give out here just so we can announce a date and the venue.
Oh, good.
In terms of what's going to happen, we have an idea of what we want to do, and it's going to be very exciting because we've decided, of course, it's a bull market. would
Yeah.
probably do a bull market.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah, yeah.
exciting.
Don't jinx it.
And because you know that the Philippines is big on gaming, right? So
Yes.
we feel that GameFi would be a good focus for the coming Philippine Blockchain Week. Of course, there would still be the boring stuff, about blockchain conferences. But we're actually partnering with Tier 1 Entertainment, and Tier 1 Entertainment is one of the largest gaming KOL agencies in the Philippines.
Mm.
And we're partnering with them to do their music and gaming festival as part of
Okay.
the event.
Okay.
So that's gonna drive a lot of traffic, a lot of
That's
interest in the Web 2 space, because they're mainly known for Web 2
Web
gaming,
2
like
gaming.
Mobile Legends, and they even have the world champions in Mobile Legends as part of their roster of KOLs.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and they're launching a Web 3 game, so it
Okay.
made sense that they partnered with us for this one.
Well, there's a lot there to uncover and unpack. I
Yep.
think we're going to take more of this conversation offline because we're going to plan and be
Awesome.
there. But I want to thank you for your time, Janelle.
Thank you
All
so
the best
much.
with
Appreciate
Philippines
the
Blockchain
time.
Week, and all the best with your time here at the ABC Conclave WOW Summit Conference.
Thank you so much, Adel.
Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful. We'll leave all the links in the description so you can check out Janelle's profile as well as Philippines Blockchain Week. You don't want to miss out. June 7 to 11. Mark those dates
It's my
now.
birthday, June 7th.
It's also her birthday, so you can't miss out. But be there, prepare for it, and we'll hopefully see you there. Thank you again.
All right.
I'm Adele, the host, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you
Cheers.
so much.
Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you so much.